Hi, I think we are live here. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's before we start, it's about 10 o'clock on today's what, Tuesday morning? Is that Tuesday or Wednesday? Man, you know what? I've been losing sight of time here, by the way. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. Okay, just before we start, just make sure we have the sound. And yeah, how's the audio and video? Marshall, yeah, Marshall, you're first, buddy. How's the audio and video? Is the video looks okay? The video looks a little fuzzy right now. Hold on a second. I wonder I can clean the screen here for a second. Hold on a second. Let me clean my. Yeah, video looks good, but I wonder we can make it a little better. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, I think a little cleaner. Yeah. Okay, we have Marshall coming first. Wesley, Michael. Okay, we got Dave joining us as well. We have we have all our regulars. Yanni Hikoko. I don't know. I always mispronounce that name. Four wedges. I think four wedges are new to our live streaming. James is always here as well. Good. All right. So today's going to be an interesting video. Okay. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome to live streaming. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We talk about anything to do with coffee. We talk about it. Coffee gadgets. I got some more gadgets here, as you can see underneath. You cannot see it, but yeah, it's there. I got more gadgets. I got lots of coffee. I got more gadgets. Okay, so today's topic is if you are making bad espresso, I guarantee you it's not your fault, guys. Okay, I'm just sure you. Okay, I'm sure you making bad espresso is not your fault. Okay, just letting you know that as well. I've been making espresso for, I don't know, quite some time now, right? Since what? I mean, I've been making for a long time, but making front of you for the last 6 years, pretty much daily. You guys seen it, okay? If you watch my videos, you guys seen it for a long time. Some days I make good espresso, some days I make bad espresso. That's part of life. Okay, so comes to it. I mean, making espresso, yeah, it's somewhat your fault, but the most times, I mean, it is that hard. Okay, it's really hard to making good espresso every single time. I mean, if you're looking for good espresso every single morning, this is not hobby for you. Okay, this is not hobby for you. Unless if you're into, dark roast coffee, all right. Dark roast coffee. You like to make Americano or iced latte, okay? And I mean, you're gonna make some decent coffee every single day, but if you're into specialty coffee, right, like us, okay, like you guys are watching right now, and it's about how many people? It's about 30 people watching. Yeah, I mean, it is hit and miss, okay, hit and miss. I mean, trust me, I have all the gadgets in the world, okay? I have the latest gadgets, latest coffee, pretty much coffee machine as well, okay, as you can see from here. I mean, I got them all, okay? I still struggle sometimes. Actually, I still struggle every day, okay? Sometimes I have to take 2 or 3 shots to get it right, all right? So, I mean, if you guys are feeling bad about, hey, making espresso is hard, thinking about giving up, don't, okay? Thinking about giving up, stop, okay? I mean, it is a part of the process. You have to trust your process, guys. I mean, as long as if you had a good espresso, last few months, at least once or twice, I mean, that's good. Don't expect you're gonna make great espresso every single day, okay? So having said that, we're gonna make some coffee this morning. I got a lot of coffees here from Good Brothers. So let's pick one together and then go from there. I'm using the Lillet Bianca this morning. I know some of you are asking me, hey, are you still using it? Yes, I'm still using it as well. Okay. I mean, I do enjoy using Bianca. Dual boiler means you can brew, okay, and steam at the same time. Okay. So you can brew and steam at the same time. So what's the difference? Maybe we should talk about the next couple of days too. Heat exchange machine versus the like dual boiler machine. Huge price difference as well. One of them is like $3,000. Other one is like half the cost. So yeah, we should talk about that as well. Hold on. Someone asked me about my ice maker from my Instagram post this morning. You can get they're pretty much the same brand. You can get from Amazon for like 50 or 60 bucks. That works great. I'm using it every day. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's fine. Okay. It's pretty much all the same thing. So you don't have to buy fancy ones. You just get the most inexpensive ones. As long as you make ice, you are good to go. Okay. Eric is all about dark roast coffee. Okay, we have Terry joining us as well. We have a Uri. Okay, Uri. Just got the CF64V for my old brats. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, CF64 is pretty grinder, decent grinder as well. Okay, hold on a second. Holly say, I can't even have a great pour over every day. I mean, you could. Okay, pour overs are a lot more forgiving than espresso. All right. All right, here we go. So Jean says, say learn a type of bean starts before start swapping. Good. Okay. Yes, well, we definitely talk about that as well. I mean, that's very important. Okay, what types of coffee beans? All right. And again, the making espresso is hard already, but you have to have a good coffee to start with. Okay, we're gonna definitely talk about that as well. Okay, let's see here. We have Holy Say Prophetic Ride, another great one, great machine. Yeah. Terry say, yeah, at least PID. Having PID is really nice. Okay, really nice to have, especially like E61 as well. I mean, with the E61 machine, this is a dual boiler, which means I have a brew and steam boilers are separate. Okay. So it comes to dual boiler, I set at like 91 Celsius. All right. But that's what's inside the temperature. Coming up from here to the group head, it may be different temperature because this group head is really hot. Okay. So which means you have to at least flush it. Okay, you gotta flush for at least like 5-6 seconds. So you can actually cool down the group head first and pull the shot. So old days, they don't even have a PID on your E61. Okay. Which means if you have an old rocket apartmento, no PID, which means it's gonna be heat up like crazy. Okay, even though heat exchange machine does a really good job, maintain the temperature there, but you have to flush about 20-30 seconds. So get the water temperature that you can actually brew. So modern day E61 machine is a lot nicer than older one, still, okay, still challenging with PID, okay, with PID. All right, Michael likes the medium to dark roast coffee. King Grinder K6. Yep, that's great coffee. You can make some great coffee as well. Okay, hold on a second here. We have I'm on the Sit Osa. Ready to upgrade. Lillet is more affordable than yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're looking for affordable E61, they got quite a few options right now. I mean, obviously ECM, Prophetic, I look at them as very high-end machine, solid build. And I gave Lillet slightly below. But there's a lot of great machines come from China and especially from Korea as well. The one machine I have on my house right now, Manus S from Korea, they are fantastic. So maybe we should talk about that even more next couple of days too. I'm biased, right? I'm being Korean, yes, because I like to, I do like to showcase something made in Korea rather than Italy. So yeah, but again, it's only one machine. But can't go wrong with the ECM, Prophetec as well. If you want a little cheaper options, Lillet is a little cheaper, but I we're gonna talk about more about it. Let's see here. Terry, timer C3. C3 is, here's the thing about the grinder too. Okay, so now we're gonna make some coffee. I have a lot of coffees here. Okay, I have a light roast coffee, dark roast coffee, wash coffee, fermentation coffee. I got them all. Okay, so it's all dependent on what you guys like at first. If you go to buy a grocery store, let's say if you got a bag of Starbucks coffee, right? Whole beans, not the pre-ground, whole beans. Guess what? It's gonna be really hard to make good espresso with that one. Because it's gonna give you a decent latte and decent Americano. But if you want the really nice espresso experience, store bought, it's gonna be a little challenging. Okay. Unless if you go with like Intelligentsia, the Black Cat is really nice espresso, dark roast coffee. We have Counterculture makes pretty decent coffee as well. Their dark roast coffees are pretty good. And then Intelligentsia, who else you can get from? Even like local roast. If you go to like Whole Food, they have a section for the local roasters too. Okay, and then you can actually pick up their bag. All right. They're pretty much dark roast coffee. But let's step up, okay? Let's step up to getting into specialty coffee, right? And so this one I got from Brent from Good Brothers Coffee here. So this is from Guatemala. Looking at the tasting notes, orange blossom, milk chocolate, and lush body, okay? Sounds amazing, isn't it? Good. So we're gonna have a milk chocolate and orange blossom. So this is more like medium to light roast coffee. Okay. So this is more like medium to light roast coffee. This one here, again, this is more like medium to dark. Peanut butter, peanut butter, and toffee and caramel. So it's more darker side than lighter side. And this coffee here, Colombia, blackberry and fruit punch. Okay, so coffee like this, just know before you start making espresso what kind of coffee you like to drink, right? So that's very important. If you get any dark roast coffee from any local roaster, it's going to give you pretty nice results. Okay, but once you start getting into little high-end coffee, like medium to light roast coffee, and then that's the when you're gonna have some challenges. So this is a brand new bag. Okay, I have not dialed in this coffee yet. Okay, this is brand new bag here. So let's brew together right now. All right, let's brew together. Again, if you are joining us, we are trying to dial in this coffee here. So we'll see. Like I say, if you're making bad espresso every morning, it's somewhat your fault, but most times it's not because it's that hard. Okay, that's the reason why people still keep making a lot of gadgets, right? Still making a lot of gadgets to trying to help you make better espresso at home. Okay. Man, the smell, it's nothing like fresh roast coffee, by the way. Nothing like it. Okay, first, I like to measure out, okay? I know some people think that, this is too much workflow, but it depends on the basket, right? So I have an 18-gram basket from IMS. Okay, so this is a standard basket here. And once you're getting into coffees more, and you guys are going to hear a lot of different terms, right? High extraction baskets. We got IMS, we got VST, we got Pullman Mix basket as well. Even Normcore Mix baskets, even Pesados. So many different companies mix baskets. Okay, and then also you guys are going to hear like third wave water, perfect water, even lotus water. Okay, and different types of water. All right. So not only you have to get the right coffee, now you have to, start thinking about, okay, what kind of water should I use? There's a lot going on, okay? And after that, what grinder we want to use, right? What grinder? Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. We have we got Holy said, who comes up with these tasting notes? They are confusing me. Some this okay. So this tasting notes come from the producers, right? And then they give you that basic guideline, and then you buy these roasters get that beans from the producers, and the roaster is going to which tasting notes I want to bring it out more. I want to bring out the more chocolate tasting notes, or I want to bring out more orange blossom, especially this one, orange blossom tasting notes. Or I want to bring out both based on the roasting level, okay? Darker roast, you're going to have more chocolate tasting notes. Lighter roast, you are going to bring out, more lighter, okay? Which means could be tropical tasting notes or some fruity tasting notes as well. So it all depends on the roaster, all right? And then grinders, all right? Which grinders? We want to use that. If you have only one grinder, make your life a lot easier. If you have a, let's say, CF64V, you're done, right? Because you don't have to think about grinder options. For me, I have a lot of grinders here, so I have to pick one, okay? Which grinder is fit for this coffee, right? It's going to be good with my 83 millimeter MP burrs. Or if not, it's going to be good with, let's say, a DF64 grinder, right? 64 millimeter burr. Or if not, we have a nice large conical burrs as well. Okay. I have a conical burrs from Capital. Okay. So it all depends. So, all right. So which grinder you guys want to see? Whoever tell me first, I'm going to use that grinder. All right, which grinder shall we go with? First person. Okay. All right, I'm just going to, let's see here. You got a few people here right now. 83HU. Man, Christian, 83HU. I don't have it here. Okay, Christian wants to see 83HU. Man, hold on. 83, how about 83 MP? Yeah. Let's go to 83 MP for now, okay? And then see what's that tastes like first. We still at 83 millimeter though. We're gonna stick with the 83. All right. A little bit of RDT. RDT means I'm gonna add some little bit of liquid, mist, water mist. It's gonna reduce the channeling. Okay. All right. I'm doing the slow feeding right now. Slow feeding, going slow. Did you guys see this this person, the design, okay, slow feeder device, go on, different grinder, right? Slow feeder, has a 3D printed, motorized it, very interesting, okay? The theory behind the slow feeding, you're gonna have a lot more uniform, okay? It's gonna be a lot more uniform as well, the grind size. The fact is, this grinder is an 83 millimeter, the flat, okay, pretty large burrs with an MP. So, you know what, it's already pretty uniform anyway, so, I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Hello? Hold on a second, somebody. Hello? Beer, is that you? William? Yeah, that's me. William, can you give me about a few minutes? Are you there, William? Yeah. Yeah, give me about a few minutes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the quick live streaming here right now. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the new tools I have here. So, hey, Bill, you want some coffee?
Well, that would be very kind.
Hold on, Bill. Hold on a second here, folks. I have a live guest here right now. Hey, Bill, why don't you come sit right here? Okay, Bill.
Yeah.
Here.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah, you're on TV. Yeah. Hold on. Just sit right there. Okay.
I got to tell you what's happened to me.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're on the live YouTube show. Okay. So I'm doing this gadget right here. So we are making some coffee. So it's going to give you a perfect distribution every single time. Declumping every time. At this point, I could go just a temp, but you know what? Let's use the distribution tools here. What this tools does, let's assume you guys are brand new to the coffee. Okay, so these tools actually make everything nice and flat. Okay, and you can temp right after this. Okay, so now we are good to go. Okay. At this point, I'm going to be using my puck screen for a second. Okay, I'm just going to heat up my puck screen. Just wash it here. Okay, great thing about the Lillet Bianca, folks, you can do the flow control here, so you can actually play with how much water going into the puck. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, okay. All right. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the max, okay, flow first, and I'm going to shut it down. From max here, I'm going to wait about 3 seconds. I'm going to shut it. It's called blooming right now, and I'm going to slowly introduce the liquid, okay. At this point, as you can see, I'm choking it right now, okay. I'm choking it. I'm at like about 11 bars from the group head, okay. I mean, if you're looking at the bottom here, now I got a first drop. Okay, now I got a first drop. And I'm going to start slowly introduce, okay, I'm going to slowly introduce the water even more. Okay. It's going to be a way over extracted shot. Still going. Some point you have to say call it. Okay, I'm already 72 seconds, so I'm just going to call it right now. Yeah. Coffee's coming out, but extremely slow. Yep. Yeah. So this is a bit too much, okay? So we're going to do one more time. I mean, think about all the channeling going on here. So this is a extremely fine shot, fine grind size, okay? It's not going to be good. We're going to try one more time here. I'm just going to clean it up. So which means I need to change my grind size coarser, okay? Quite a bit coarser, okay? Okay, let's put another one here. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on a second. We have 4 ways. How are you? Okay, guys, getting your puck screen off after disposer. I mean, it's pretty easy. Just gentle tap. Okay, and the puck screen just fall out. All right. Here we go. Let's give it a try one more time here. So we could have a better grind size. So I actually increased by like 5 clicks. Okay, so that is quite a bit. There we go. Okay. Christian asked me why I don't have the 078S. Simply, they didn't send me one, so yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's try one more time here. So let's lock it in. Okay, shot number 2. Hopefully we're gonna get a better result this time. Same thing, same process. I'm going to full open. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna slowly introduce. Okay. Slowly introduce the water. Man, I mean, this coffee is very finicky, by the way. I'm talking about 5 clicks. I increased. I'm still choking right now. I'm still choking. This is crazy. Finally I got a first drop right now. Okay. Finally I got first drop. I'm not even got 1 gram yet. Finally I got 1 gram. Not what, 54 seconds? Yeah. Okay. At this point, right? So I got 2 bad shots so far. Okay. I got 2 bad shots. Am I going to blame blame on machine or blame me? Right? It's whose fault is this? Okay. Is that my fault? Is that machine's fault? It's my fault. That's for sure. Okay. But okay, because so this coffee is it's pretty fresh as well, and I just opened it this morning. All right. So this one is a Guatemala from Gurbatas Coffee. So I adjust. Especially if you have the F83V at home, I increase by 5 clicks. Okay, and I mean that's big jump. At this point, I'm gonna go even more. Okay, I'm gonna go another 5 clicks more. All right, yeah. So far in the beginning, and to right now, I did 5 clicks, a total of 10 clicks cursor. Okay, so that is quite a bit. So let's give it a try one more time. Okay. So I just weighed 36 grams. I'm going to add another 18 gram top of that. Okay. And plus that, I mean, so I changed my grind size quite a bit too. Okay, here we go, guys. No RDT, by the way. I'm just going to go straight. As you can see, all the pucks are soggy as well. Yeah. It's not a good shot. I'm just going to clean it for a second. You're going to waste water as well. Yeah. Steven said, yeah, it's not you, it's the machine. It's definitely not the machine. Okay. Pretty much machine is tell you what to do. But again, I mean, this is the reason why people are so frustrated making espresso. Because I mean, don't expect you're gonna get the perfect espresso every single time. Okay. I mean, I'm using the latest gadgets. Okay. Fresh roast coffee. Everything about this setup is pretty nice setup. As you saw, last two shots are, it's crap, right? It's pretty bad. Okay. So now, number 3. Okay. Same thing again. Okay, I'm gonna full flow. I'm going to pre-infusion blooming right now. Slowly introduce water to the puck. So this is much better shot. Here we go. So after 3 times, your shot looks pretty good. Yeah, really nice. That's for sure. We're gonna go 1-to-2 ratio. Okay. About 38 grams. So let's give it a try here. Wow, yeah. I have my friend here right now.
Thank you.
Try that. Oh, you like espresso, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, I think I bet you I can go even little coarser as well. Okay. I feel like that still is a lot better shot than before, but still it's not quite. Okay. Not quite as I like to be. Again, I mean this puck. We talk about the wet puck a lot, right? It's wet. Okay. The puck's wet. It's normal, guys. Okay. That's part of they're pretty normal. So if you have a wet puck, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna clean it here. Just make sure I have enough water. And my water's getting low too. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's add some more water. All right. How's that coffee?
Excellent.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the 83 millimeter, the flat, right, with the MP burst. So that's bring out a lot more fruity notes. Okay, like orange blossom. If I'm going to change to like conical burst here, let's change to the conical right now. Okay, let's change the conical. So this shot number 4, by the way. Okay, so if you have a conical, you're gonna get a different results. Okay. There we go. You're gonna do another 18 gram here. Comes the grind size. I'm just gonna guess it. Okay, I have no idea what the grind size is going to be. I mean, after what, 3 shots, I think I figured out the MP burst. But next shot should be much, much better. But with the conical, we're gonna try conical right now. Think about getting a cap attack with RDT. Look at how much static build. Okay, so there's no, I mean, there's no great solution for that. I know some people use a lot of water, but yeah, I don't like to use too much water though. Let's go from here. The grind quality is really nice too. So just gonna do a quick WDT. Okay, let's give it a try. Shot number 4. Yeah, quite a bit here. Just gonna heat up my cup. Okay, here we go. Same shot. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be fast. Fast shot. So I'm going to actually control my flow here right now. "18 seconds at about 41 gram." Okay, which means I think I can go a lot finer on my MC5. That's for sure. Okay, but let's give it a try here. This coffee. So this is the conical birds. Little bit under extracted. Wow, this is really nice. Here we go, Bill. Try that one. Good. I definitely needs to go a little finer. What do you think, Bill? Have you tried that one? We have beers over there. What do you think about that cup? Different, isn't it?
It's a different taste.
A completely different taste than what you're accustomed to at home. So
It certainly is.
yeah. So that's for sure. Okay. So by the way, so here's Bill. Bill, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Okay. So that's a Bill. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We have 4 wedges. I have a DF54 arriving today. Good. Yep. Can you do blind taste with? Not really. Dip is. I think he's gone. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to him like a couple of years now. So. All right. So anyway, let's take a look at your questions as well. I mean, again, like you saw, right? Mark asked me earlier. Okay, Hoon, why don't you use the data S? Okay, Mark, I love the data S. Okay, the reason why I'm not using it because I need to use my other machines as well. Okay, because if you see me with the same machine, I know you guys are going to get bored with it. So that's another reason. That's why I'm bringing up my Bravo Vista Express and Pro. Speaking of a Pro, it's on sale, guys. Big sales going on. It's on my. If you go under a description there, Bravo Vista Pro selling for $600. Okay, that's must buy. All right, they're must buy. So make sure to take advantage of that price. They're huge. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Again, the Windigies are great. I think. Let's see. I know for fact. Okay, about at least 4 of you about the Windigies. Okay, at least 4 of you bought the Windigies, and I know you guys are quite happy with it. So let's see here. We have a Shay. Same question. I have a decent DE1 with about. Okay, what do you? Here's the thing about Windoogie versus DE1. It's not the same machine. Windoogie, I think I like to compare more with Duro Boiler, Lillet Bianca than Decent, because with Decent you can control, you can control the temperature, flow, pressure. You can control everything, right? And also they have this adapted control as well. You can set the mode. You can set the profile that once my puck pressure is reached at, let's say, 4 bars, and it automatically change to like 2 bars. You can't change that. With Windugis, you cannot. Okay, Windugis is great with flow, and you can actually switch the pressure as well from the pump, but there's no meter. You cannot see the pressure, so that's kind of like iffy. So I think with Windugis, I like more like really fancy version of Bianca, okay, gear pump with Saturi group head as well, very quiet. Comes to price wise, pretty much about the same price, right? About the same price there. So it's about $3,000. Windigo is about like 34. Yeah, it's about $400 more. If you're spending $3,000, I mean, what's 400 at that point? So, all right, let's see here. We have Fred say, if a flow is already good, do you think making shot of? Sure, absolutely, right? Yeah, you can actually do that, Fred. That's the great thing about the flow control. You can go a little coarser, a really slow flow, and they bring out their lighter tasting notes. Okay, that's for sure. You can actually do that as well. Okay, full wedge. I'm trying to choose machine to replace ECM Casa V. You have a lot of options for wedge. It all depends on how much money you want to spend on it. Okay. Let's see what else. So far okay. So with the MP burrs, bring out the free tasting notes. That's for sure, right? And if you want the chocolate tasting notes, you need to go with the rear conical burrs. My MC5, even though this is conical, but it's very bring out a lot of clarity. Okay, so this one is, I feel like this grinder is like no man's land. Okay, so pretty much conical burr wants to be a flat. All right. So, I mean, what's the point? Okay, at least it looks good. Okay, I mean, it looks nice, but it's a little confused grinder for sure. If you only have one grinder, okay, so this grinder makes sense. Only one grinder, right? But if you already have flat burr, just go with the rear conical. Okay, just go with the rear conical grinder. I think you're gonna be much happy with it. Let's see here. George asked me about what I thought about the Brabber Bambino. Are you talking about Bambino, right? Bambino. They're a great machine. I like the Bambino Plus. Okay. Not the plain Bambino. Plain Bambino is about what, $300, $299. But I mean, I like the model up. I like that one better. But they're really pricey. Okay, they're really pricey for sure. I think. Hold on a second here. All right. Look like, is my video freezed? Hold on. Look like my video got freeze there. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, guys. Let's see here. Dan asked me, how about the Hebrew H13? I mean, those machines are fine. Okay. I guess it depends on what part of the world you are in. I mean, if you don't have access to like Bravo, Bristol Express, or Pro, the thing is, I use that machine for a long time. Bravo machine for a long time, so I know that machine. I feel very comfortable to recommend to you guys. But other machines, I don't have no experience with it, so I cannot, say. I mean, you should buy. You know what I mean? Because I know with the Bravo machines, if something goes wrong, there's a lot of replacement parts out there. A lot of third-party makes, even Pesado makes 54 millimeter for Bravo. Okay. Oh, let me show you something. The reason why I like to use the puck screen, because getting a dry puck. That's it. So that's the main reason. All right. If not, you're gonna have a very soggy, wet puck. This metal mesh push out all the water. That's why you're gonna have a nice dry puck there. It's gonna make your coffee better. No, it's not. Okay. If some say it does, they are lying to you. Okay, that's pretty much the same thing. All right. Let's see. Someone joined late to the party. Who's that? We have yep. Don't worry about it. Okay. We are talking about the espresso. How hard to make it. Okay. Don't blame yourself, guys. If you got a bad espresso, don't blame it. Hold on a second. Lewis, so I just got my Toron Gallatin. Do you think it's necessary to downgrade espresso to 9 bar? Personally, no. Not really. I mean, so that's just the pump pressure, right? Pump pressure is set at 9 bar. Okay. And I did set at 9 bar, but because it's all about the grind size too, right? If your grind size is, finer or coarser, your pressure here is going to go up to 10, 12, 13. Could be 4 bar as well. So we're just talking about the pump pressure going into the, grip head, right? The pump pressure. So, I mean, you could change it. Very easy to change. Just screws are right on the top left corner. Couple turns. You can do it. Very, very easy. So, if you want to do it, but, especially Gallatin, heat exchange machines. I mean, I want to worry about it if I were you. Okay. But, I mean, again, if you want to change it, really easy. All right, here you go. So we have Lucy. I'm thinking about pairing, Gallatin with the lever. 65. That's the grind by weight. Fantastic grinder for sure. I love grind by weight. They are so easy to use. Okay, hold on. A bit lower, the 9 bar, better choice. Reduce, yeah. Again, they're easy to adjust it. So, just do whatever you want. Okay, do whatever you want. Okay, hold on a second. What about the Windoogie breaking and not able to? You know what? Here's the thing about the machines, right? Unless if you have factories in U.S. or some kind of service center, even my Lillette has a service center in Seattle. And then it's a wonderful experience, very expensive. Okay, very expensive there, but without my discounts, it's gonna cost me $600. Okay, I mean they give me a discount just because they're a friend of mine. Okay, but if you're regular people, the repair cost you $600, $650. So I mean that's a lot of money, right? So and that's something you have to expect it. Okay, and Windoogie same thing. If something goes wrong, they're gonna send you the replacement parts to you. With video on it, hopefully, and then you can replace yourself, just like decent espresso machines. With the decent, they are factored in Taiwan. So if something goes wrong, John Beckman, I think his name, John sends you the actual parts with how to replace it yourself. So it all depends. But I'm not too worried about Windoogie is going bad. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, we have Heat parts. I buy the ECM. I mean, they're a great machine, right? ECM. But you gotta pay out quite a bit. You need to add flow control and pressure gauge. They're extra. It's not came with it, so that's additional $200 or so. But I mean, other than that, ECM, Profitec, great machine. Okay, great machine. Robert already have the DF83 V9. Okay, now it's time for Bianca, question mark. If I will do more research, okay. Bianca is great for, they give you everything you need. Flow control, pressure gauge, especially in the latest one as well. But that's like $3,000, okay? $3,000. So what is your option for the $3,000 price range? Give some thoughts, okay? All right, definitely give some thoughts. That's a lot of money. But either way, you cannot get a bad machine above $3,000. That's all great machines out there. Okay, I mean, they're all great machines. Can't go wrong with any of machines you are going to choose. I mean, come on, $3,000. It better be good, right? Better be nice. All right. Okay, hold on a second here. So good to hear you got a discount. You should have done. No. I mean, yeah, they don't give out free stuff from Lillette. Okay, I tried. All right, I tried. Okay, hold on a second here. On your channel, and I'm sure many more like, yep. Bianca is a really good machine, so but make sure set money to the side for the repair cost. Eric asking me, Ericio Manos stacking up against the lead. We're gonna talk about that next couple of days because I'm a big fan of Ericio Manos, made in Korea. Okay, made in Korea there. All right. Yeah, because I'm trying to have theme coming weeks. What coffee gadgets or machine that made in Korea? So I have quite a few, but I'm gonna just put it together in next few days, and I'd like to show you guys. So Manus is definitely one of them. Okay. Manus S is the heat exchange machine. So let's talk about that tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun to talk about it. Okay, folks, I have my friend here. I need to take care of Bill. And I hope you guys having a wonderful morning. And I think I might do one more session later. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, maybe we're gonna do the pour-over session. All right, and then if I don't see you this afternoon, I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning.